What's up? What's up, Marcus? We got another Marcus in here, not Marcus Jordan. Now, here's what happened, good people. Want to fill you guys in because a lot of this doesn't make a lot of sense to people. You know, Jordan kids are supposed to be the richest kids in the world. How is this not happening? You know, it's just not computing for a lot of people in their brain cells to say, hey, this just ain't working out. How could the son of MJ be in such a situation? Yeah, Michael Jordan's son. That's pretty bizarre. So you're like, Michael Jordan's son is in debt. Michael Jordan's a billionaire. Why would Marcus have an outstanding debt in a lawsuit from American Express? Well, here's the thing. Marcus decided to part away from Jordan Brand. He didn't stay on the Nike Jordan Brand team. What he did was branch away because Nike had too much control and was telling them what to do. And it's his daddy's company. So Marcus lashed out and said, forget it, I'm going to do my own thing. So Michael Jordan said, all right, son, you want to do this on your own. I'll let you do a branch off of, the Jordan Brand. Start your own thing, trophy room. Built a location in Orlando. Dad was like, all right, I'll show up there one day, like opening day, that'll be it. And I'll show there, take a picture, sign some Jordans. You can raffle those off. And that'll get you started. And it did. And they had success for about 2 months. Then they realized a lot of people just don't come in the stores anymore. And you're accumulating a lot of workspace and people are buying shoes online. And they get in a lot of online business, but the actual, floor traffic is not enough to keep everybody sustainable and keep everybody working there. So you're paying employees, you're paying rent, you're paying utilities. So all of these debts started to accumulate. But he was issued a business credit card with a certain X amount of dollars based on the location. It was called a boutique. So it was licensed. It got a business, credit card that had about 200K or more on it. And then he decided to shut down the physical location and go completely online, but still maintaining his payments that he was behind. He owed about $300,000+ in debt. It's not a lot. So he was paying the debt down. But once him and Larsa started dating, his credit card payments were stopped being made in December of 2022, right about the time they became official. They were already dating in secret, but when 2022 came along in December, Jordan stopped making payments. So they decided to sue him and take him to court for $157,000 that he owed. Now you might say, oh, where is Michael Jordan in this situation? Well, here's the thing. Once he stepped away from Jordan Brand, Jordan is like, you're on your own. This is it. You know, you're no longer my financial responsibility. And because you're no longer my financial responsibility, you're a grown man now. You got to handle this on your own. MJ could have easily just paid the bill, but MJ's not doing that. You a man, Marcus. You got to take care of this on your own. So Marcus signs a deal to do this reality TV. And once he used the advance money, and the advance money was coming in per month, now that they got him doing episodes on the show, and all of these things was happening for Marcus now, and him getting into this all access, so you can interview Marcus now. Marcus is doing this. Now he's gone full reality show. So now that he's doing that, he's getting his checks. He was making a payment he agreed to in March to pay $10,000 a month, and not more than the 10 that was distributed, or not distributed, but suggested for him to pay. Now, you got to say, well, what happened to all his money in his trust fund? Well, the money is there, but he's already dipped into a lot of it for expenditures. Now, you might be saying, well, what happened to his money when he was with Larsa and all this stuff was going on and they were dating? They were taking turns paying, like she would pay, then he would pay. She would pay, then he would pay. Then he started to flower her down with different things, roses, all this extravagant gifts. And he just blew off the payments. So then it got to the point where he had to make these payments. He had to go ahead and move forward with making payments. So once he did that, it was already a situation where he knew, okay, this is where it is now. I have to make these payments or I'm doomed. Well, when you know a situation is bad, you try to get out of it quick, fast, in a hurry. And when you're surrounded by people who don't have your best interests in mind, these kind of results come a lot quicker than the usually expected. Scottie Pippen don't want Larsa back. That's what people keep thinking, like, oh, he wants Larsa back. He can care less. He could care less. Well, he paid it off. He made multiple payments. He agreed to pay in March of 2023. Rather than go to court and everything else, he made an agreement. In his first court statement, He will pay $10,000 a month till it's paid off, and he will make multiple payments within that time to pay the whole thing off. By July of 2023, he paid off the entire debt. So American Airlines dropped all their lawsuits and dismissed all of the lawsuits against Marcus. Now, word around the campfire is that mom came through and gave him some money to get him out of it. She was paying him money monthly for him to put towards that credit card bill. And that his father, MJ, refused. Michael Jordan refused to put one dime towards Marcus's situation. Their relationship is not one you would think is good. It's not good. MJ's not in line with this. MJ is distraught by the situation that this is still going on. And that he's using Michael Jordan's name for clout really pisses him off too, mentioning his name on this reality show. And on Entertainment Tonight, Michael Jordan don't want to be featured into this at all. So that was the thing, leave your family out of it. If you want to do it, fine, but leave your family out of it. But they were saying, okay, you guys get married, who's going to be your best man? And it was like, he wants Michael Jordan to be his best man. Michael Jordan's not going to be his best man. It's going to be Jeffrey. He knows that. His brother Jeffrey, he was the best man in his wedding. So yeah, well, well, when you're the one that's calling the shots, that you have the power to do that because you're calling the shots. Nobody else can say anything. What can they say? You the big baller, shot caller. What's up, Outlaw? Yeah, I'm gonna do a StreamYard tonight, man. We supposed to talk about that Knicks game. Knicks got jobbed. The Knicks got jobbed. Oh my God. They were about to beat Boston and got jobbed. Man, that was terrible. They couldn't get a call in the third quarter. That was bad, man. That was really bad. I felt bad for the Knicks. They got really jobbed. My vehicle emissions test is due. Really, dude? You dropped this on me today? Your emission test is due. I'd be like, why would you wait so late to get that information over? That's crazy. Well, situations get very bleak fast when you start thinking about scaling or the bigger picture. I personally don't worry about these things. But there are people that do. Marcus, in my opinion, is a grown man. And once you're a grown man, you are released from all of the speculations, the situations that they present you with. That's all on your head now. All of that nonsense is over. So Michael Jordan don't have a responsibility to pay his bills anymore. That falls on his head. That's that. What is cold? What is cold? What is hot? What is not? I have been one that has seen many different things in my life. And when I see things that I don't like, I respond to them. When I see things I do like, I respond to that as well. Now, Michael Jordan and Marcus Jordan are unique. And they're unique in certain ways because these people often make the same mistakes. And you might say, well, what mistake is that, Cena? They are the same type of energy. When they have this, Marcus is similar to him. So those two are going to clash a lot more. Marcus is driven to do things his way, headstrong, don't like to be told what to do. Who does that remind you of? Hmm? Mm-hmm. Well, hit the like button, good people. Well, when you get in situations where you see people that you don't really consort with or deal with. Michael Jordan walk around these parts all the time. Jordan could have easily paid his bills, but he's not going to do it. He put them in a position to get paid every week or every month. They get paid 2 times a week at Jordan Brand, or 2 times a month, rather. So he decided to get out of that and do his own thing. So now the trophy room online is the only way he makes his money, or outside of this reality TV stuff he's doing now. But now he wants to be known as a celebrity where everybody else don't. The other kids are not like that. You know, Jasmine and all these other situations that have risen throughout the space and time. You know, so when you see those situations occur, well, there was many people who it was many of people who showed up for like Michael Jordan and did a lot of different things for him. This would not have been a problem anywhere down the line, shape, or form. Um, well, when you get on board with something, you want to make sure it's right. Marcus' thing is driven to being his own man, so he can't go lean on daddy. I don't even think he called Michael for it. He would call his mom before he called Michael because of a sense of pride. And he probably would want to pay his mom back. Marcus has always prided himself on being his own man and different from the rest of them. Now, they all get together and do their thing, but Marcus does his thing and they do theirs. Well, when you look at what's happening in the industry and what's happening with uh, all the entertainment period, the movie industry is in trouble. The big bang movies are haven't been panning out. Marvel is panicking to try to find a way to pivot uh, through situations, and it hasn't been working out, you know. No, I don't. I don't see it that way. I see. No. Uh, really? Does anybody even watch the reality show with Jordan and Larsa Pippen? No, they're more famous now for what's being done around them. Translation. TMZ, Entertainment Tonight, all of these people that pick up the show and move on, they're the people that make it go. Everyone else can care less. Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, I think he would marry Larsa. Do I think the marriage will last? Absolutely not. Because she's already old. These marriages don't last. They last to a certain degree. When women start to get really old or men start to get really, really old, those relationships are temporary. They're not going to last forever when you see such a large age gap because people forget they're going to age. She's going to age. She's already old. So Marcus now, who's probably just hitting in his 30s, Marcus is gonna uh, Marcus is gonna start eventually. Yeah, well, these situations are going to change. Um, there's a lot of people who are when you see different scenes pop around and right, but when you see that start popping around, man, what do you think really? It's a situation. What's up, JoJo? Exactly, 5 years, just like LB just said it. Hey, LB, the Knicks got robbed last night. They did a number on the Knicks. The Knicks couldn't get a call to save their life in that third quarter. Towards the end of that third, they weren't calling no fouls for the Knicks, and they were getting hit. They were going right to the bucket on the Boston Celtics. They just got steamrolled because they couldn't get a call. That's how them transition baskets happen. That was terrible. I was about to go live last night. I ended up passing out sleep. Yeah, that was bad. And I was like, man, the Knicks is actually can beat these Celtics. That's what I was watching the game. Like, they ain't getting stupid at all. They actually are playing a poised game. Guys are cutting to the basket. I'm like, Randall cutting to the basket and not settling for a fadeaway terrible shot. I couldn't believe it. They had like 3 possessions in a row that they were fouled and nothing was called. 3 possessions in a row that led to three pointers by Boston. Oh, I already know about She. She was great. He was 100% on the money. But I just wanted to tell y'all what happened here. But later on tonight, we'll do a stream yard. So, absolutely. We'll do a stream yard. We'll be set and be ready to go. All right. Later. Yeah, that's later on. We're gonna be here on a StreamYard. We'll talk about it.